Winter is here. The frosty winds are gathering. The snow may be on its way, but we're ready. Whether you're by the fire or out in the elements, we've got the forecast and the wisdom you need to keep warm. So settle in and let's ride this winter together.
The sky, it rumbles with a winter's might. The snow is falling through the silent night. The clouds bring tidings of Christmas cheer. I can feel it in the air. The season's here. Feel the thunder, but don't fear the night. Weather and wisdom is by your side. Snow and sleet may pierce the air, but don't forget to like and share. Welcome friends through winter's glow. We've got so much to share, let's go. The frost is sparkling in the dark. Say Merry Christmas to David and Mark. Feel the thunder, but don't fear the night. Weather and wisdom is by your side. Snow and sleet may pierce the air, but don't forget to like and share. Winter storm warnings flash across the screen as the blizzards paint the whitest scenes. Holiday updates flowing through the feed, bringing you the seasonal news you need. Feel the thunder, but don't fear the night. Weather and wisdom is by your side. Snow and sleet may pierce the air, but don't forget to like and share. Snow is falling through the silent night. The clouds bring tidings of Christmas cheer. I can feel it in the air. The season's here. Feel the thunder, but don't fear the night. Weather and wisdom is by your side. Snow and sleet may pierce the air, but don't forget to like and share. Welcome friends through winter's glow. We got so much to share, let's go. The frost is sparkling in the dark. Say Merry Christmas to David and Mark. Feel the thunder, but don't fear the night. Weather and wisdom is by your side. Snow and sleet may pierce the air, but don't forget to like and share. Winter storm warnings flash across the screen as the blizzards paint the whitest scenes. Holiday updates flowing through the feed, bringing you the seasonal news you need. Feel the thunder, but don't fear the night. Weather and wisdom is by your side. Snow and sleet may pierce the air, but don't forget to like and share. Storm warnings flash across the screen as the blizzards paint the whitest scenes. Holiday updates flowing through the feed, bringing you the seasonal news you need. Feel the thunder, but don't fear the night. Weather and wisdom is by your side. Snow and sleet may pierce the air, but don't forget to like and share. Feel the thunder, but don't fear the night. Weather and wisdom is by your side. Snow and sleet may pierce the air, but don't forget to like and share. Feel the thunder, but don't fear the night. Weather and wisdom is by your side. Snow and sleet may pierce the air, but don't forget to like and share. No, seriously, please don't forget to like and share.
Hey, Mark. Hey Dave, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you.
We're about to, can you believe we're about to go into 2026?
Well, I remember way back when that seemed like way in the future.
Yeah.
Hey,
You
we
watch
still,
the old science fiction shows and stuff, and all the stuff happening in the future was happening like 1980, 1990, 2000, and look where
yeah,
we're at now.
I tell you, time flies. It sure didn't last long this year. By the time we got to October, it was already over.
Yeah.
But I hope everybody's had a good year. It's been okay for us. I mean, I don't know. It's just, this is the time of year you kind of look back on things and yeah, I don't know. It's all right though.
Yeah.
I've had worse. So our weather, Mark, man, we ever going to get any snow?
Well, eventually the pattern is going to change and it's going to get more cold air into us and we're going to get some snow. But man, it's slow in coming. We finally got that blocking you've been talking about starting to set up well,
Yeah,
but the models are just not picking it up at all. So the models just keep showing us, it's going to be warm and maybe a little rainy, warm
yeah.
and a little rainy.
That's what's so
I don't buy it.
frustrating. Yeah, I don't either. That's what's so frustrating though is that you would like to think that the technology you could depend on it, but you can't. It's not. It's not doing as it should, and it just the stuff it shows you can't believe, and that's where we are right now. But thank
Yep.
goodness, we saw yesterday there was a possibility of a big ice storm for us. I mean,
Hmm.
it was of biblical proportions, and when I saw that, I thought, oh my God, the thing of it is, it would have been worse than 2009 if it had
Yeah.
stayed. But
If it had stayed.
as we see it today, though, it has kind of diminished somewhat. There's still a storm there. The big
Yeah.
the big question is it going to be rain? Is it going to be ice? Is it going to be snow? Whatever it's going to be is going to be a lot of it.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I mean, if it's going to be rain, it's going to be some heavy rain. If it's going to be snow, it's going to be a big snow. Trust me. And if it's going to
Yeah.
be ice, it's going to be horrible. I
Well,
don't
we don't even want to talk about that if we
know.
don't
Well,
have to.
I'm Mark. I'll be honest with you. The way that the models are, they're kind of biased, and
They are.
and it makes me think that ice is not going to be the issue in this case. I mean, it could. I'm not saying it's not, but to me, that's one of the least likely of the scenarios that we were looking for. Um, just because it's not handling the cold well, it's not handling the blocking well. It doesn't seem to recognize the changes that's happened in the atmosphere because I don't know why, but AI is not as AI as you think it is. It's not
No,
as
it's
not as
not.
intelligent as you would like to think. So here we are. Now we're set, and the time period we're talking about is the 10th, 11th, and 12th. You know, uh,
Yeah. Which
so
is still way out there.
it
That's like
is.
next weekend.
Yes, it is.
Not this weekend, but next weekend.
Yep. So there's no need in getting too worried about it right now. But you can rest assured we're going to watch it very close and just hope and pray that it's not going to be ice. And like I said, I'm feeling a little more confident that it's not compared to other things, but we'll see. We've got several on with us today. It looks like there's Dave, our good friend Dave from Huntington, West Virginia, one of our moderators. Been with us just
Yeah.
about since day one, I guess. And it's always good to see him. Hey, he's saying hello to us. Hey, Dave. And then there's Evan Miller, says Happy New Year. Happy New Year, Evan. And then there's UK Wildcats 82. That's Chris Meacham, says Happy New Year, everyone. I'm still getting over being sick. My blood sugar was low yesterday at the ER at 70, but getting better now. A lot of people are sick right now.
Yep.
And
Yep.
it's not good to even go out. I mean, I know that everybody wants to celebrate New Year's Eve, but I'm telling you, you don't want to get any of this stuff that's going around. It is.
No.
They're worried about New York with the big ball drop and the crowd there. They're afraid it's going to be a super spreader. So we don't need that. But anyway, the big deal is going to be the snow. I do see snow coming. I can't say the exact time or tracking, but that storm around the 10th, 11th, and 12th, it's going to be one. It's going to be a big one. I mean, a really big one. Um, So anyway, there's Debbie Napier on with us. April Lilly says, good afternoon. Happy New Year to all. Hope everyone be safe if going out. Thank you, David Mark, for keeping us informed on another weather-filled year. You guys are so much appreciated. Debbie Napier says, Happy New Year, David Mark. There's Rebecca Val, and she says, send me a big snow. That's another one of my snow lovers. She absolutely loves snow and has for years. I guess we've been friends for a long, long time, too. And then there's Keith Thomas says, hey, David Mark, Happy New Year. Melinda Caldwell says, hi, David Mark. David Napier says, Happy New Year, David Mark, and everyone. May God bless everyone this coming year. And Kathy Laster says, good afternoon, David Mark. I hope each of you have a blessed, happy 2026 new year. Melinda Caldwell says, thanks for the update. And Eric Brake, our good friend Eric, is on. He's one of our other moderators. And he says, Happy New Year, David Mark. And Rebecca says, yes, many years. I guess she became Facebook friends. She's just a little girl. I think. I don't know. It's been a long time, though. I won't tell her age anyway. Jennifer Glover says, Happy New Year, David Mark. And Chris Reeser says, Dave, I found some moonshine for you. If I find it, I'll buy you some. I would let you try it. It's snow cream moonshine. Now, I've never heard of that before. That right there would be interesting. But anyway, well, everybody, anyway, I'm glad you're with us today. It's New Year's Eve, and Mark and I are, as usual, at the helm here trying to stay ahead of the weather for you. It's one of those times, like I said, in the new year, you kind of reflect back on things, and it kind of makes you a little sad if you stop and think about it. But, you know, there's a new year coming, and it's just one calendar day from one day to the next that just marks the new year, and it's a turning point. And so, you know, we're all getting older. I'm not having that well either. But
2025 in the Chinese calendar was the year of the snake.
Oh, really?
But what we're coming into in 2026 is the year of the horse.
Okay, I can live with that.
Yeah, and you know what they say?
What's that?
A horse is a horse, of course.
Unless, of course, the name of the horse is the famous Mr. Ed.
Mr. Ed.
Oh, gosh, we're showing our age, man. But it's all clear across the area tonight. So, Mark, why don't you give us a rundown on what's coming? That's the first thing we do is tell everyone what is happening. And then we'll go into some other things.
All right. Well, of course, the rest of the day we got up to in the low 40s for a high. We're supposed to be down around 30 tonight through most of the area, maybe upper 20s in some of the cooler spots. Tomorrow, mostly sunny, high in the upper 40s. Should be nice for a New Year's Day. Tomorrow night, clouds start to pick up. Lows drop into the middle 30s. For Friday, they're calling for a high in the low 50s, around 50, and slight chance of showers, and then showers moving in overnight on Friday night. The low gets down to 38, and depending on how cold it actually gets, if we get any cold air with this, we could see some mixed precipitation with that right along the Kentucky-Tennessee border area here. Yeah. It's coming up from the south. It may not get all the way up into Kentucky.
And they're mentioning that
we'll just
too.
have to see what it does.
Yeah, they're mentioning that it could be a wintry mix. So, you know, we'll see. Of course, a lot of people don't realize if you've got like 38 degrees and then it starts raining or anything, you get what's called evaporational cooling. And that means it lowers the temperature as much as 3 or 4 or 5 degrees.
Yeah, it can be that much. Normally it's just a couple of degrees, but you know, it depends on how much the evaporation is taking place.
That's correct. But you know, we could stand a little rain. It's kind of dry. I mean, we haven't had a lot of rainfall, even though it's been cold and you don't think about it, but it is a little dry, so it wouldn't hurt to get some rainfall in here. UK Wildcats, Chris Means says, hey, that's the same from Mr. Ed. I love that show. Well, slap my face and call me Biscuit. I can't believe he knew that. Cy, of course, says, hey, didn't know the show was on. He's lying. He gets an automatic notification every time his computer's turned on, you know.
Yeah, but if he was in the other room, he didn't know.
Well, that's true. There's Jackie Mathis says, hello, David Mark. Didn't know we were going to have a heat wave, 46 degrees. Is it 46 out there?
It's well, some areas to the west of us here are 46 or so. Right now we're holding right at 44.
Okay. Oh wait a minute, we still got the Christmas lights up. Good grief! All right,
Well, that's all right.
we're gonna have to get Sycor to take them down for us tomorrow. Or no, it won't be
Yeah,
tomorrow. It'll be Friday. So
Friday. Yeah.
yeah, so we're not gonna technically work tomorrow. Although I'll probably come in and do the Facebook Live like I do every day,
Hmm.
because it's always something that changes. There's Carolyn Camplin says, David, Mark, hope you both have a great new year. Thanks for all you do for us. The weather, lots of hours spent trying to keep us updated and safe as possible. Well, I appreciate that, Carolyn. It's a job, all right, that's for sure. But
Hmm.
we're glad to do it. It's just anyway, we're glad to do it. Let's see. I don't know if my chat looks like it changed or something. What happened to it? It's like it flipped, like the stuff that was earlier came back down, and then the stuff is okay. It's a Facebook post that are just coming up now, I guess. So
Well, the Facebook post was up and then it dropped off. That last one that you acknowledged there. I don't know what happened to it.
uh, yeah, it's up there. It's except it moved way up the
Oh, I
stream.
see. It went up to the top.
Yeah, so I don't know. Something strange going on with this, but at least we're all up and everybody can see us and we're talking and we're
Yeah.
living happily ever after. So if you're on and
Hmm.
you just come to the channel for the first time, if you would hit the subscribe button. Uh, it does make YouTube very happy with us when we get more subscribers. And our
Hmm.
subscriber base has been increasing somewhat. It's just a little slow because there's not a lot of weather. But anyway,
Yeah, except for the other night.
yeah, that's true. We did have a severe storm. Boy, it messed us up. It came in and blew, and I mean, it got nasty. And almost blew the door off the hinges behind you there, and then all of a sudden the power goes out, so we lost contact with everybody, and they all thought we were well blown away, and but actually we just had a complete failure of everything. Where our generator was messed up, we got it fixed quickly, and then only to have it with the tanks empty again. That's what we were supposed to do, Mark. We've got all about that. The tanks. Got to get our generator
Yeah.
tanks filled. So we'll be ready for the next one. And but we will. We'll have everything ready. We've got two more big propane tanks. Is it propane? Yeah, it's propane, right?
Yeah. Yep. And those were just put on, so they're nice and fresh and full. So
Yep. So we'll be all right if we have another power outage. But it just took an extra long time to get back on the air, and it's one of those things. We're gonna have to make more money to try to get a generator with the stuff that automatically switches on. We will one day if you guys hang with us and you still like us and we get enough subscribers. Um, but anyway, so Mark, what are we looking forward to?
well, again, we might see some mixed precipitation Friday night, and then Saturday we cool back down a little bit in the mid to upper 40s, overnight lows in the 20s, and we range that way for a while. But then the far end forecast, which I'm really kind of leery of, causes for us to get up into the middle 50s, almost 60 degrees by Tuesday.
I just have a hard time believing it. I mean, if it does that, I'm wondering if everything I've learned about meteorology over the years and the effects of blocking and the polar
Hmm.
vortex and the jet stream, all that goes out the windows because it doesn't have any logic to it at all, you know. But weather is weather; it does as it pleases, and we're
Yeah,
just the messengers. We can't control it.
yeah. As we've seen here in West Kentucky, it definitely does what it pleases.
Yeah, and it's like I've told everybody: if it can find a way not to snow, it usually will here in Kentucky.
Yep.
But we do get snow. We get it every year. We will get some more snow. We've had one this year of 1 inch.
Yeah. We'll probably get more.
Yeah, look at this shot here. This is Bell City, Missouri. We're looking at a nice evening as the sun sets, and you see the contrails up here. Um, just a nice, peaceful evening. It's a New Year's Eve. As we
Yeah.
say goodbye to the old year and hello to the new one. We'll look at Sunset Boat Ramp here down at Reelfoot Lake. About the same thing. There's this contrail still. Those contrails must be really high.
Yep. Probably around 40,000.
Because these cameras were.
Well, they started about 40,000. They drift downward.
Yeah. But anyway, everyone, I just wanted to say hello to you. And we're on here to talk about the weather and what we have coming up. What do we have loaded on our Chrome, Mark?
Just a standard tropical tidbits. The 18Z has started, but it's only got one panel at 96 hours, so it may not have a successful run this time. You might have to go back to the 12Z.
What about the
if you want to
COD?
show it.
Will COD show anything on that storm?
Not much. It might show where they're showing the snow or rain going well up to our northwest.
All right,
But Zoom Earth is on there too.
okay, let's go ahead and go over to it a little bit. This is the model. Okay, I see what you're
It's the
saying.
18Z.
Let's just go back to this 12Z, the last run of it. And this is today.
Uh-huh.
So let's move forward, see if we can see anything out of the ordinary with it.
Yeah.
There's,
They show little rain systems and more rain systems.
now here's the 10th, the start of
Yeah.
the storm we were talking about. There is going to be a storm. There's no doubt the storm's coming.
Yeah.
And look at that.
Where all that heavy rain is where they were showing ice before.
Yes, yes. Here's the cold air right behind it. And it is going to be a rapid drop. Look at how close the isobars are. Something isn't jiving here. It just does not jive at all. I swear it's just got my mind going tilt. This is a nasty squall line. That could be a severe outbreak if that materializes.
Yeah.
You know?
I was looking at the parameters for it, and they don't really show that much strength, but it definitely shows heavy rain.
You know, when you get a setup like that, though, look at how the cold air and the warm air right on
Yep.
each side of this. Yeah, you're going to have some severe weather. I would say if this is
Yeah.
what
It'll
turns
be
out.
watching.
Yeah. The other thing, though, is the cold air just seems to be slow in getting in here. This is a big push of old Arctic air. You got snow breaking out up in northwestern Illinois and Wisconsin and back over into Iowa. As it's low right here, moves of it. But see, even that doesn't make sense because if you get an Arctic front, usually there will be a low pressure form back here on the lower end here and right up after the cold air comes in. And that's where you get your heavy snows with our part of the state. But I don't know. It just doesn't make any rhyme or reason to me. You know, here's the 11th. By that time, the cold air is in here. And then look, see,
Yeah.
it allows
The
it to go
timing for all of it is still kind of jockeying
Yeah.
around the models. There's no consistency in the model from one run to the next.
And look, it takes it right on back out to the northeast, which is it's not showing blocking. That's what's got me baffled. I mean, I don't understand why the models can't see. It gives me a headache thinking about it. No, we might as well go ahead. Although I don't trust any of this stuff we're seeing, but I want to go ahead and look at it. Look how cold it gets. This is on the 14th, really cold.
Mm-hmm.
And again, no low pressure forming down here. That's what is normal with this type of setup. I just anyway, maybe it'll all change and one day I'll say, okay, there it is. That's what I was saying. But anyway, okay.
Yeah.
So
And of course, we look at more models than just the GFS. We look at all of them,
Sure.
but none of them, they're not consistent with each other or with themselves.
No, they're not. Hang on here. I want to set this up. Let's see what run I'm on here. This looks like it's a 12Z.
Right. College of DuPage is always a bit slow as far as you've got one more thing to the right if you want to advance it that way.
Okay, this is the second. And what we're looking at is total accumulation. And I've seen maps that shows some significant accumulation as we get towards February over our area.
Mm-hmm.
Here's the 7th. 8th. 10th.
Again, that shows the snow from the wraparound of that storm, but it doesn't show it for us as far as any freezing or frozen.
Yeah, I mean it's just crazy to me. So again, I don't trust any of the models. I don't believe anything I'm seeing there. I don't know why I'm even looking at it right now because it just gives me a headache because I know that it's wrong and I can't help it. Sorry. But this is a satellite image right now from Zoom Earth, and you can see the sun has already set. Many areas the lights are coming on. Everything is getting quiet. Yeah, the sun's setting out here too. It's a New Year's Eve. We can actually go down and see. There's the lights of Hopkinsville right now starting to come on. Isn't that neat? Huh. Of course, they'll get brighter as we get a little closer in, and nighttime really overtakes us. But wow, that's a good, clear shot of the lights of cities. Where you can see them. There's Murray. You can see the lights there.
Yeah, the clouds that are out there are very thin, so you can see the lights through them.
Yep. So it's kind of neat. Let me look at the temperatures while we're at it. And you see 40 degrees up in Evansville, but you get down here around Bowling Green, it's 44. So, and here in Hopkinsville, it says it's 40, let's see here, 44. And then there's the forecast. That's the neatest thing about this. You can click on it, and it gives you the forecast for the area. Now, look here. On Saturday, it shows a high of only 41 and a low of 32, and that is mixed. So I don't know where that forecast came from, but I'm telling you right now, this is going to be a close call. Not that it's going to be a big deal, but still, even light precipitation, you know, I wouldn't mind seeing some snow. Just seeing it snow would be nice. It'd break my spirits up a little bit, I think. But anyway, Keith Thomas says, David Mark in North Carolina, they're seeing a big storm come in and 12 to 18 inches of snow. And yes, I can believe it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, of course, if you want to see some snow when we get back to the radar, I know where you can go.
Oh, yeah, we're going to look at that. I know people are going to want to see that. So here's the wind. And this is interesting.
That's the polar vortex right there.
Yeah, but look at the temperature. This is, of course, this is the stratosphere. We've had a sudden stratospheric warming event.
Mm-hmm. That's not temperature. You
well,
remember, you're
wind.
looking at wind
That's
speed.
wind. That's right. Here's a temperature. Minus 10. Back here, it's minus 32 degrees. Yeah, that's right. You're right, Mark. So this is the wind. And yeah, you're right. This is the polar vortex. It's the Hudson Bay vortex. And there's probably another one somewhere back here.
Yeah, the Aleutian low is showing strong right there.
Yeah, it's right here. So anyway, let me go back to the temperatures. I want to look at something here because we want to see if you want snow, you want warm temp. Come on here. Oh, I got to get over here to control it. I was looking for warmth in the Gulf of Alaska. Not much there, but it's not cold either. But yeah, there's a lot of cold air up here. Look here, 51 below zero in Alaska.
Mm-hmm.
There's 52. It's an amazing technology here. I like this app because it allows me to see a lot of things that you can't see. Really, I can look all across the world, and it'll have some information. Like there's 54, 55 degrees below zero in Siberia. But I can go in here and I'll click on this, and there you see the forecast for that. The high was 28 below, no, low's 28 below. Here's some highs, 5 below, 6 below zero. And there's a lot of cold air up there. If I want to know the weather anywhere, if I want to know the weather over in England, I go here, click on it, and there it is. That point I clicked, it tells you what the temperatures are. And this is in Fahrenheit. And they're having winter there too. So I thought you guys find this stuff interesting. We do have a lot of technology available to us, but anyway, I just wanted to share that with you. And let's see here. While we're at it, let's go to a few cameras. I want to see. Take a look at Owensboro's camera first. It's kind of a nice looking shot, and you can see the clouds are coming in. I guess, Mark, that's that stuff that's coming in. I don't know, where is that from? There's clouds there.
Right. That's just probably just some passing clouds that are going to go through with a little upper level impulse going by.
As we go out here, we'll look at some of the Clarksville shots. If I can get the thing here to, there we go. This is Peacher's Mill and 101st. I believe that is. My writing up here is so small I can't really see it good. But anyway, there's Stephanie Boss, Kentucky Girl says, "Hey, David, Mark, good to see you here. Good to see you too, Stephanie." And Chris says, "Friendly reminder, if you're going to party tonight, please don't drink and drive." Oh, no, because you don't want the boys in gray or in blue to stop you. It would not be no fun. But I thought you guys would like to see some of these cameras here for a minute. We'll kind of go through them a little bit. This is Clarksville. Here's exit 4 right here. And this is Sam's Club right up here. So this is where you get on if you're going back to Kentucky from the mall, I-24 and Highway 79. And then we have down here at the mall, it's not a lot of traffic, but it looks like it's backed up to turn in. A lot of people are going to be going to the mall for something. And then you have Riverside Drive and the highway, let's see, 2nd Avenue. And it's always backed up here on Madison. Is that Madison? No, Riverside, I meant, sorry. And then we have exit 11. Very quiet. Let's go to Madison Highway 76. So again, everything's flowing smoothly. We go on to Peacher's Mill and looks like further up on the 101st. And let's look down here at Tiny Town. This is North Clarksville, just below the Kentucky border. If you're going down to Clarksville, almost quiet, as I expected it to be. Let's see here. Where else do we want to go? Let's take a look at LaGrange. That's still a really pretty town.
It is. It is. It's your typical small town America, but it's very pretty. They decorate well.
They do. I wish we still decorated like that. The lights are so pretty. It kind of gives you a little bit of a Christmas spirit. Maybe we ought to start a push for Hawkins will upgrade their decorations or something. Uh-oh.
Well, the park glows pretty bright.
It does.
So.
That Little River, that's right. And then here's LaGrange the other direction. And again, it still looks nice and pretty. And let's go to, I wonder what Niagara Falls looks like. The camera's a little bit clearer, but they've got some snow on the ground.
Yeah,
Wind is
they
blowing.
don't have them lit up tonight.
Yeah, and there's a lot of fog too. It looks like, but the wind must be really howling. Um, Here's a look at I-24 and 6880 over in Trigg County from atop the WKDZ studios. Looking down, traffic's very light, peaceful evening. I wonder if that's a sign folks are going to stay in tonight. It's not a lot of traffic out at all.
Yeah, maybe. A lot of people have decided to go pretty low key this year, I think.
Yeah, because I think the flu outbreak that they've got going on, and that's not a very pleasant flu either. That's really nasty.
Yeah. There's
Here-
been a bit of a terrorism threat for large gatherings too, so
Yep,
people are a little wary of that.
yep. You know, it's not worth it to me stand out in the cold and in a crowd just looking up some ball coming down a pole. It doesn't do any much for me anyway. But anyway,
Yeah.
I guess you have to be there. But here's Lakeside Campground Marina, Michael Vance's place. It's 47 degrees there, right on Kentucky Lake. Very nice shot. Let's go to downtown Katie's. There's a nice small town. This is a pretty town too. I like the way it looks, and the way they decorated their post. Let's see. Let's try Kansas City. Kansas City looks pretty nice.
Yeah. Sun's still shining there.
Yep, sure is.
They're a bit to the west of us, so
They have a little more sunshine than what we've got here. And then let's go to Scottsville, just a little further to the east, Scottsville, Kentucky. You can see the sun setting back there. This is the square, what we call a square. I believe that's the courthouse right there. But yeah, I've been through there many times. Let's see, where else we got? Let's go to Houston. Might as well go to Houston. That's a pretty shot too. It's sunshiny there. Traffic's still a little light compared to Houston, for real.
yeah, they can say Houston, we have no problem.
That's right. And right now, here's the elevator cam. This is on southern Hopkinsville, looking southwest, and that's Skyline Drive, and the boulevard is running up that way. Here's Kroger Shopping Center. Looks like they're a little busy today.
Yeah. People are laying in their last minute supplies for their get-togethers tonight.
Yeah, I suppose so. But a lot of stores are open on New Year's Day tomorrow, right?
Some are, some aren't.
I think a majority of the big stores are all open. There's a Pennyroyal Parkway right there, or whatever they're calling it now, I-69 or I-whatever. And then let's see where else we want to go. Let's see if Broadway's open on Nashville. They haven't got that camera back up. They may have taken that one down. Might as well look at the Louisville skyline. They're moving around, so we can kind of watch this. This is Louisville. This is from a camera over on the Jeffersonville, Indiana side, looking across the river, the Ohio River, to Louisville. And I kind of like the way they do this because now you can get a good look at the skyline. It's really pretty. No snow on the ground, but you get an idea of the weather in Louisville. Waiting for it to get over to the bridge we usually watch because they have a bridge that's lit up.
Yeah, those clouds you're seeing, just like the ones from Owensboro, those are still clouds that are rotating around that big low pressure area that's moved off to the northeast. It's going toward New England and giving everywhere up that way some pretty good snow.
Yeah, right. Wow. They must have really had it back off to the east. It's moving back towards the west now. thought you guys would enjoy watching this. Judy Arnold Payne says, hello, David. Davey Soxy, hello, David Mark. Have a blessed, happy new year. There's Eric Brake, one of our other moderators. Call him the Zapper. He says, the people waiting for hours and hours in Times Square always amaze me. Boy, they do me too.
Mm-hmm.
Here's the bridge coming up now. They've got it zoomed in a little bit too. They could probably unzoom it some.
Yeah, well, we don't control the camera, so.
No, we don't. I just wanted to let everybody see this. I guess I'm taking too much time watching it. So why don't we do this? Let's pay a few bills because
All right.
the sponsors is what helps us bring this to you. So I'm going to show some of the sponsors to you guys. I hope you'll consider patronizing them because they really are good sponsors. They care about people, and they really do enjoy it, and they believe in what we're doing, and just like you guys believe in us. So I hope you will consider patron. I don't have any on here that I don't believe in. Every last one of them are absolutely the best. I'm going to start out with a new one for Pennyroyal Auction. My good friend Leon, take a look.
It's time to consign your tractors at our next farm and construction equipment consignment auction. Give us a call and get your tractor consigned or bring it on out to our lot so that we can get your tractor listed. We've got bidders from all across the country and the world, so if you can bring your tractor early, it'll increase your chances by a lot to get your item sold. We look forward to working with you. If you've got any questions or concerns, give us a call at 270-886-2235 or you can check out our website at pennyroyalauctioncenter.com.
I tell you what, I love going to those auctions because they're getting ready to start up. They've got some coming up here in January, and so we'll get some dates and everything so you guys can see it. But you've really got to get in and see those auctions because they have all kinds of stuff out there for anybody. I mean, anything. Articulated rotary weird, some kind of weed thing.
Articulated rotary mowers.
Yeah, I think that's what he said. But I think the world of him. But anyway, our next one here, I tell you what, we went out there today and saw Cindy Shelton at Ma's Kitchen. Take a look. Welcome to Ma's Kitchen in Hopkinsville, Kentucky, home of the $1.50 made-from-scratch sausage and biscuits. Load your plate with Kentucky classics, fried chicken, salmon patties, Salisbury steak, and sides like baked beans, mac and cheese, and fresh hot rolls. And don't miss our barbecue chicken, potato salad, and brown beans. Our brownies are made from scratch daily, bursting with rich chocolate flavor. And don't miss our old-fashioned pecan pie, a Southern classic. Located down from Harbor Freight at 3022 Fort Campbell Boulevard in Hopkinsville, Kentucky. When you can't go to Mama's, come to Ma's Kitchen. They really do have some of the best food around, I swear. But I'm going to tell you right now, and you're already starting to hear a little bit of chatter about the storm season coming, aren't we?
Yes, we are.
So it is concerning to us, and I'm going to tell you up front, you would be well advised to take and get a storm shelter. And the place to get a storm shelter is from Mid-South Storm Shelters, and I'm going to show you their commercial, but they've got a special going where you get $200 off, and just by mentioning Weather and Wisdom Channel. So I'm going to tell you, if you wait till the severe season gets on us, they're going to be so backed up, it'll take them a little while to get to you. So now's the time to get your order in. Take a look.
It's the middle of the night, and tornadic storms are approaching. The nearest public shelter is miles away, and they don't allow pets. You should have purchased a Mid-South Storm Shelter. Mid-South Storm Shelters offer you the security of having your own shelter at your doorstep. These sturdy and roomy shelters come in below-ground or above-ground styles. Both styles accommodate 10 people comfortably and will give you peace of mind anytime severe weather threatens. When the weather gets severe, have no fear with a Mid-South Storm Shelter. Call today at 270-725-6020. Mention the promo code Weather and Wisdom and you will get $200 off. Financing is available.
Okay. And if you got severe weather and you had some damage, more than likely you're going to have some roof damage. And the place to go take care of that is Michael Vance Contracting and Roofing, 270-707-ROOF. I'm telling you, he's got the crews ready, willing, and able to get to you. And whether it be commercial, residential, he can take care of your needs in roofing. So it's 270-707-ROOF, Michael Vance Contracting. He also owns Lakeside Campground and Marina. You saw the camera that's down there, so you got to see a live shot. But take a look at the rest of it as I show you the video. Is the hustle and bustle of everyday life getting to you? Now you can enjoy quiet, relaxing days filled with the natural beauty of Kentucky Lake and its abundance of activities. You can find that and more at Lakeside Campground and Marina, located on Jonathan Creek on the western shore of Kentucky Lake. They offer a selection of lakefront campground sites and a full-service marina and many other amenities. If you love boating, fishing, or just getting away from it all, visit us online at www.visitlakesidecampground.com. That is, I've got to tell you, that's a beautiful place. And if you get a chance, go to it. I also want to talk about my good friend Jacob Mudd over at Mudd Wealth. If you got money to invest, this is the man to talk to. He can do wonders with your investments. So watch this. True wealth is about more than money. It's about faithfully managing all we have been given. Mudd Wealth stands committed as stewards guided by Christian faith, dedicated to strengthening lives through wise financial counsel and unwavering integrity. Whether we are managing your retirement funds or developing your step-by-step financial plan to help steer you toward financial security, we have the tools it takes to deliver peace of mind. Mudd Wealth can help you on a product-only basis, providing competitive fixed interest annuity rates, life insurance quotes, mutual fund management, and investment advisory services. Give Jacob Mudd a call at 270-743-2810.
Securities offered through the Tavener Company, member of FINRA, SPIC, and MSRB. Investment advisory and financial planning services offered through Tavco Financial Advisory, Inc., a registered investment advisor. Customer care line and management for both firms can be reached at 800-543-6922.
Okay. And I do want to welcome aboard our latest sponsor, and that's Pampered Pets. I'm telling you right now, boy, if I had a place that I need to put my fur baby, if I were going out of town and wasn't going to be able to take them with me, this is the place to go to. Take a look at this.
Going out of town? Just away for the day? Need a place for your furry four-legged friend to stay? Is Rover looking a little shaggy? Visit Peppered Pets at 101 Johnston's Trace in Hopkinsville. They offer grooming, daycare, and the best boarding accommodations around. They have top-in-the-line boarding suites, a large outdoor run, and an indoor play area your pet will love. They also have an experienced groomer and a top-of-the-line grooming facility. You can have peace of mind knowing your fur baby is well cared for when you're apart. So when you have to be away from your furry best friend, make sure they get pampered at Pampered Pets. They're located on Dawson Springs Road before you get to Eagle Way Bypass. Call them at 270-889-9494.
And boy, that is a nice facility. You and I have been up there a couple of times. Really nice. The other thing I want to talk to you about, if you've got a piano that hits that sour note every now and then, and you think it's because you can't play, it's because your piano might need tuning. Watch this. Looking for expert piano care or searching for a high-quality instrument? Let us tell you about Kentucky Piano Service, LLC, owned by Mark Mudd, a certified second-generation piano technician serving clients since 2014. Mark blends formal certification with years of hands-on experience. He's completed thousands of tunings for clients ranging from churches and universities to families and beginner piano students. Mark provides tuning, repairs, and also buys and sells top-tier pianos. He serves a 100-mile radius and will travel when needed. Call or text 270-999-2433. And yeah, he's been over here busy at a lot of places taking care of the piano. So the music that you hear outside coming from other places sure does sound better. Anyway, the next one right here is Patty Slayton, my good friend Patty. She takes care of your Kentucky health insurance and other needs take a look at this.
Meet Patty Slayton, your local licensed health and life insurance professional. Navigating Medicare or health coverage shouldn't feel overwhelming. Whether you're new to Medicare, exploring better options, or needing help, Patty will help you make the confident, informed choices. With years of trusted experience and a heart for serving, Patty specializes in Medicare supplements and Advantage plans, prescription drug coverage, life insurance solutions tailored to your needs, all types of health insurance, including Kentucky Health Benefits. Patty will help you find the right coverage for you. Call 270-725-5368 today.
And she certainly does a good job. The next one I want to talk to you about is your hometown pharmacies. The locally owned pharmacies, best places to go. You know, if you get tired of those big chain pharmacies and the lack of service or the coldness of them, go to one of these local pharmacies that's locally owned. Watch this.
Have you ever stood in a long line at one of those big chain pharmacies, only to find they didn't have the medication you needed? That's one of the reasons I like to go to a locally owned and operated pharmacy. The staff knows me there. They know my medications, and they're always there to answer any questions I may have. And when I can't get out, they deliver what I need right to my doorstep. They even carry items for my fur baby. Two of the best locally owned pharmacies are Tom's Family Pharmacy on Country Club Lane in Hopkinsville and Save More Drugs on Fort Campbell Boulevard, also in Hopkinsville. You'll find a friendly smile and great service at your locally owned pharmacies, Save More Drugs, and Tom's Family Pharmacy.
And I will vouch for them. I've been to both of them. They're absolutely second to none. Really think the world of them. Let's see here. Oh, yeah. We don't want to forget one of our favorite places to eat over in Russellville, Roy's Barbecue.
Roy's Barbecue. It's an experience, not just a meal. If you want great food, local atmosphere, and a wonderful dining experience, come to Roy's Barbecue in Russellville, Kentucky.
Most have been 10, but I got out in 6.
You know them. They're twins, right?
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Roy's Barbecue.
Y'all have a good day.
It's a place of song and conversation among good friends. Celebrating 40 years of family, food, and friends, Roy's Barbecue, 101 Sarah Lane, Russellville, Kentucky.
And boy, I tell you what, Roy's Barbecue in Russellville area is one of the best around. You cannot beat them. They stay full all the time, but usually they've always got just enough tables to get you in. So you need to go and enjoy that because the atmosphere is what it's all about. I really do like going there. Let's see if I'm missing anyone. I think that's just about got us. I do want to mention Finish Line Car Wash while we're here. If once the weather thaws out, you can go get your car washed right there at Finish Line Car Wash. Tell them Dave Powell sent you, and I believe they will take good care of you. If you tell them that, they'll do something for you. So anyway, try Finish Line Car Wash. It'll make your vehicle look like it's been detailed when it comes out of there. Okay, next. Well, let's see here. Who else is on with us? Looks like Brandy Wagon has come on, waving from Rockcastle. Happy New Year's, everyone. Happy New Year, Brandy. And there's Melinda Caldwell. Says, man, how are they saying the temps will be in the 50s? Coming up, it sure ain't now. And, okay, Melinda Caldwell said, and I love me some barbecue. Yum, yum. Boy, I tell you what, if you're in Russellville, go to Roy's Barbecue. You will not regret it. You will want to go back. Trust me. Anyway. Well, I thank you guys for setting in on those commercials because those people do help keep us going, and they help us with our stuff that you're seeing and supporting us, and it does mean a lot. And the subscribes, I tell you, YouTube does pay us on advertising. When they get the more subscribers we have, the more they'll pay us. So we just need some more subscribers. So if you would, it doesn't cost you anything to subscribe. All you got to go to it is this page here and our home page and hit subscribe. And you may have to give your email address if you've never subscribed to anything on YouTube. But again, it's free. It doesn't cost you anything. And you'll be glad you did. Okay. let's see, Mark. We've done a little bit of everything. Is there anything that we haven't done? What are these little green buttons down here? I haven't tried any of them. Should I push one just see what it does?
I'm not sure which ones you're talking about.
There's some little square green. There's some new buttons that Sycor has added. If I push it, though, I'm afraid that we'll send this out to Egypt somewhere. I don't know. Okay. What is this?
Hi, I'm David Powell. And I'm Mark Booker. And you are watching Weather and Wisdom.
Oh, good grief. Can you believe that? That's before they changed my animation, too. I look more like myself now than what I did back then. But anyway, yeah, we can thank Sycor and his daughter, Shayla, for that. And we're doing more and more of the animation, and we will continue to do that. We're looking at some different things. Upcoming, we hope to have, if we ever get some snow, we're going to do a snow cream preparation thing. And Sycor says, I didn't add those, Mark did. The green little buttons, let me see what to do. All right, if I throw us off there, you guys know what I did. I'll try to get us back. Watch this. Hello. Okay, that took us away. Let's see what
screen radar.
Yeah, let me see what this does. Okay, just kind of zooms in. Okay, whew. Now I know what the green buttons do. If you guys could see all the buttons and bells and whistles I have up here, you'd understand. You know, I get curious about them, and I got to go push them. And I'm convinced my last words are going to be, "What's this?"
What's this button do?
Yeah, that's right. Kimberly Cannon says, "Good afternoon, David and Mike."
Okay.
Hey, Mike. Guess what day it is?
Ralph.
Guess what day it is?
New Year's Eve.
Yeah, it's hump day.
Yeah.
So anyway, Brandy Wagon's laughing at us. Sycor says, "Oh, you're talking about those two buttons. It's for sharing Google Drive." Google Drive. Oh, okay. Oh, he says it makes that monitor window or full screen. Okay, now that makes sense. Yeah. Okay, thank you, John. We're going to have to take those Christmas lights down, though. I'm done with Christmas. I'm done with listening to Christmas carols. All that stuff, I'm done with it. Let's go back to normal for a change. Anyway, okay, everybody. Mark, is there anything else we need to say or touch on that we haven't done?
You know what my daughter says?
What's that?
She says normal is sitting on the dryer.
Oh,
there is no such thing as normal.
It's true. So,
yeah.
Well,
other than that, everybody have a very happy New Year's Eve and a very happy New Year's, and be safe, be careful if you have to be out, and otherwise, we will see you next year.
There's Paula Hampton Rogers says, Happy New Year's. Happy New Year, Paula. And I thank you all for joining us. You know, we'll be reverting back to our older countdown. I don't know. We may keep that countdown. We may change the season part of it off, but
yeah,
we'll still keep the winter countdown, and maybe I don't know, we'll do something with the credit roll too. I like the credit roll, but let's see here. He says he'll have time. Change the frame Friday, working on a storyboard creator app. Okay. I'm glad to hear that. I like that a lot. Brandy Wagon says, good night, guys. See you next year. Sycor says, tell me one of those new buttons is labeled launch. He said one is labeled eject. I didn't push that one. So anyway. Okay, everybody. It's nice talking to you. I hope you have a happy new year. Don't get out there and drink and drive. Treat each other kindly. And anyway, I appreciate you. And if I don't see you here, I'll see you here.
Bye, everybody.
sky, it rumbles with a winter's might. The snow is falling through the silent night. The clouds bring tidings of Christmas cheer. I can feel it in the air. The season's here. Feel the thunder, but don't fear the night. Weather and wisdom is by your side. Snow and sleet may pierce the air, but don't forget to like and share. Welcome friends through winter's glow. We've got so much to share, let's go. The frost is sparkling in the dark. Say Merry Christmas to David and Mark. Feel the thunder but don't fear the night. Weather and wisdom is by your side. Snow and sleet may pierce the air, but don't forget to like and share. Winter